Now then, how are you doing? I'm Steve and welcome to my workshop. In this video I'm going to remake this little cabinet. It's got 4 drawers and it lives in our bathroom. The beauty about this cabinet is it fits in a perfect space that would be totally unusable if it wasn't for this. My wife keeps toiletries in here, well, some toiletries, let's be honest, and it proves very useful to her. The only thing is, it's seen better days. It was white, it's been sprayed grey, it's chipped, it's battered, and let's face it, it's downright ugly. So, let's build a new version. It's cold in here, can you see my breath? Right, let's get on with it. So there's one more thing before we start. I promised my good friend Pierre the Swedish Maker, who has a fantastic YouTube channel, go and check it out. I'll leave a link below. I promised Pierre I would make one video each month for 2023. But I've just realised that today is Tuesday, the 14th of February. What time is it now? 9:57 in the morning. And I haven't made anything. But I'm going away at the weekend. So I've got Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday to make something. Friday to finish off the editing. And it'll be available on YouTube on Saturday morning at 10 AM. Alright? So that's the deadline I've got to stick to. So, hang on, take these off. Okay, so you saw me cut this piece of ash to length. Sadly, none of the scraps were long enough to be the legs. I need 4 legs. I've marked on the positions of these cross members onto the ash and a piece at the top. Because what I want to do is I want to cut a little rebate in here to accept these cross members for the drawers. And I thought it would be easier if I route these now, then cut this piece of wood into strips, rather than trying to route thin legs. Hope that makes sense. So I'll now route out a little rebate, dado, groove, whatever you want to call it, in there to accept the little cross members. Alright, let's do that. Oh, almost a big mistake. I need to cut that side of the line. Oh my God. Oh my God. Stephen, you fool. So I've given it a little bit of a sand up and they look really good. So I'm really pleased with my little T-square with a little slot cut out. Almost had a disaster at the top there, the very first cut, but we managed to pull it back. Can't afford any of them because there's not too much wood left. Okay, so now we need to cut this into strips for the legs. Okay. So we've got our 2 legs and 2 at the back. That'll go like that. Go on, stay there, yeah. We'll cut some stretchers to fit in the little dados where the drawers go, and we'll make the inside runners for the drawers as well. But if we go to the sides, I don't have enough wood to fill in all the sides, and I don't like this sort of prison bar effect. So if I put these 2 on there like that, sorry, like that, that's it, like that, Stevie baby. And then we'll put a stretcher in between at the top and the bottom. I've got some acrylic, which I use to cut on the laser, but I'll cut it on the table saw and put a piece of acrylic in. So we'll make a frame and put a piece of acrylic in the frame. So if we glue 2 frames up with the acrylic in, then we can work on the little sections on the inside where the drawers will slide in and out. Okay. Okay, so I'm going to call it an end for today. I managed a couple of hours this morning and a couple of hours this afternoon. It's now 4 o'clock, so I'm going to knock off. I have managed to get both panels glued up. There's one, and there's the other one. So I'll let them dry overnight. I'm going to take them in the house because it's cold over here during the night. Hopefully they'll dry a bit better. I don't know whether I'm on track or off track. I have no idea, but we're back at it tomorrow for day number 2 with lots more to build. Okay. No editing tonight because it's Valentine's Day and I need to take a certain young lady out wining and dining. So there we go. Anyway, I'll see you in the morning. All right. Morning. How are you doing? Day 2. Let's get cracking. Morning. 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 We're back at it. It's day 2. It is Wednesday the 15th of February. So we've got a lot to do today. But first thing we'll do is take the panels out the clamps that we did yesterday and we'll see what they look like. Oh. So we need to make these pieces next for the front and the back, and inside they have these little pieces that act as runners for the drawers. So we need to make something similar to those, and then we can join the 2 bits together. So that's the task first thing this morning. Let's get on and do that. Okay, so we've cut these pieces so we can join the two halves together, and the ones on the bottom and the top I've cut a little notch out, you can see that, just so they fit a little bit better. And I've also cut some pieces so we can make some rails so the drawers can ride on those. They're a bit thin, but it's all I've got. They'll have to do. That's all I've got. Okay, so now it's glue up time. We'll glue these up, and then it might be lunchtime because I'm a bit starving. All right, let's get on with it. All right, day 3, last day. We've got to get it all done today. So it's glued up overnight. We'll take the clamps off. Today I've got to make the top, make some drawers, put some finish on, and bingo, we're all done. The only trouble is I need to find some mud for the top and for the drawers. I don't know if I've got any, but we'll have a look and see what I can find. Okay, so that's our task today. Let's get on and do it. I'm sorry, but I've just realised that the camera, for whatever reason, didn't record me sawing this piece of ash in half with the table saw. But this will do for the top and it'll do for the drawer fronts. It's just because I've done it on the table saw, it's a little bit uneven. So I think if I put it through the planer, that should even it up. I wanted to avoid that, but I don't think I can. So I'll give these a little clean up and then we can get on and glue up. We have to glue 2 pieces together for the top, which is a bit of a shame because it just won't fit. It's a mid-G's too small. Okay, so we've glued up the two pieces for the top. I've took it inside so it can dry. We can cut that later on. Now we need to move on to the drawers. And what I've got is I've got some sheets of 6mm plywood that I use on the laser. But these will make the drawer boxes, and we can put a nice piece of ash on the front. So I need to cut these up and make some drawer boxes. It should be okay because it's not going to house anything very heavy, it's just a few tubes of cream and bits and pieces. So let's get on and do that. So I've wasted about the last half an hour, 40 minutes thinking about handles for these drawers. And I did a little cutout design, but I didn't like that. It wasn't really big enough. What else did I do? Where's it gone? Hang on a second. I did a design with a hole in, but that was just too small and too pokey. Didn't like that. My wife reminded me that we have these old handles off some drawers that she renovated a few years ago, but the drawers have gone now, but she kept the handles, so we could use these. If I'm honest, I don't really like them that much, but she loves them, so I guess we're going to go with these. Okay, I'll crack on, drill the holes for the handles, then we can get some finish on the fronts and sort out the top, and then get some finish on and get it done. Okay, let's crack on. Okay, here we are. Sadly, it's day 4. So my idea to build this thing in 3 days hasn't really worked. So this is how far we've got. The cabinet, the frame is built, the drawers are built, The drawer fronts have been stained, but they need attaching to the drawers, and this needs some finish, some Rubio cotton white, and then just some sort of tidying up, and it'll be done. But I was hoping to have it all done yesterday, but that just didn't happen really. I'm not even sure that I like it, to be honest with you, but you know, we're here now, so I need to get on and put the Rubio on, get it finished, get editing, and hopefully get this out there for Saturday morning. Let's just see, eh? I'm sorry I sound a bit downhearted, but you know, I am really gutted really. But anyway, let's crack on, let's put some nice music on, let's cheer myself up, and get back in the game. Alright, okay, see you in a bit. Thanks very much for watching. I hope you've enjoyed it. Let's hope I make it for Saturday. There's still a lot of editing to do, and it's Friday at lunchtime now. I hope you like the build. I'm not really too sure whether I like it or not, but anyway, it's done now, and more importantly, the wife likes it, so there we go. So I'll see you on the next one. Cheers, bye.